So state matters more than script. So sometimes we spend so much time thinking about the agenda and the content, and we forget to go outside. My little way of doing that is to go hug a tree. So to take a few minutes to find, what do I stand for? What's possible? Because I say it's possible. And get myself in that mental state to create that world. And saying that to other people, people might scratch their head a little bit and go, what? What are you talking about? So another way that you can do that is to get really clear about what your intent is and communicate it in such a way that people can then be enrolled in that world, right? There is no world, there's only 6 billion understandings of it. And so how do you communicate the world that you are creating and that you want other people to join in? And so taking a moment to get really clear about what your intent is. It includes the needs of the whole. And when I say whole, I don't mean the whole, I mean everyone, all the participants, the clients that you are serving, the folks that you are trying to uplift. So the need of not just your own, but the world that you're creating. So I would love if in a moment you guys could share some possible intent statements. So think about a meeting that you have coming up in which you would like to communicate in an intent. What would that intent be? Make sure it's got a we in it, right? It's got some way of including those on the edge so that they're pulled in. And if it has a elevated or uplifting emotion associated with it, that is useful because then it helps people say, oh, that's the game that we're playing. That's what we're creating, and they'll step into it. So it might be joy, it might be gratitude, it might be anything that feels like it uplifts people. I'm going to give you 15 seconds of silence. Usually these take a little while to create, but I think some of you probably been working on one. And if you'd like to share, you can do a hand smash. So 15 seconds of silence. What is an intent that you would like to share at an upcoming meeting? It would include the needs of everyone and uplift. I see some thinking faces. I love it. I almost don't want to interrupt. But Chad said that we were stating our pace. We're going fast. Anybody got one that they're comfortable with that they would like to share? Go ahead and hand smash. All right, Todd, let's hear what you got. Say it loud and proud like you mean it, and you're going to change the world with it.
All right, so intent for upcoming meeting is to my entire team about that we have such an amazing opportunity to build the company we want and to grow as a team while we're doing it.
So the opportunity to grow and to create the company that we want. And Todd, if you and I were in a coaching session, I would dive deeper with you a little bit to get clear about what is it that you want that company to be? What's it smell and taste like? And what do we want to get out of that? What's the result? What's the so that? So one way that you can make your intent statement stronger typically is to add in order to or so that on the end of your sentences.